welcome. How can I pronounce your name?
Taiwan.
Awa.
Yeah, right.
Okay. All right. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
How's
you too.
everything? You good?
I good. And you?
Uh, yeah. No complaints. Where are you calling from?
I from Brazil, São Paulo City, in the middle.
All right, the big city. Okay,
Yeah.
in the state. All right.
And you?
Um, I'm actually in Mexico now. I was born in New York, but I moved here many years ago.
Oh, nice.
Just for a change. It is very nice these days. Weather is very pleasant. Mm. So what we have lots of time. I don't know if you wanted to. We can just have a general conversation. We can talk about a topic, read an
Yeah.
article.
I
Like
can
what's
do a normal conversation for talk.
perfect? All right. What I would suggest here. I'm gonna see. Let me see. All right. So I'm gonna use this for conversation. All right.
Okay.
It's kind of get to know you. So it's simple questions. We'll find out at the end based on your answers. All right. Sorry. So it's very simple. I'm going to show you two pictures, and you'll talk about your preference, which do you like more. All right. And below we have a kind of sliding a scale. Yeah.
Okay.
So in this example, you have sweet like chocolate. All right. Some people have we call it a sweet tooth. Like if you I have a sweet tooth. I just happen to but obviously it's not good good for me to eat a lot of chocolate. So we also had the savory. Savory is kind of like meat. Anything salty, we call it savory.
Savory.
Mhm. So do you have a preference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
Sweet, savory.
sweet chocolate.
Mhm.
I prefer savory,
Mm.
like meat.
All right. Mm, mm, mm. That's probably good. You don't get too fat, right?
Yeah.
All right. Is it meat or bean? Do you have like a dish that you really like?
I like to eat feijoada. Do you know feijoada?
I have heard of feijoada.
Yeah,
I
my
don't know
favorite,
exactly.
my favorite food.
Is it? Is this made from beans
Yeah, it's beans with
and
meat
rice?
and
Okay.
yeah, no, not rice,
Beans
but
and rice.
beans and meat
Okay.
and
Meat.
mud type of beans. No, yeah, no beans and types of meat. It's not
Okay.
one meat. It's
I'll give it
like
to you.
kind of meat, you know.
Okay. It's a
Yeah,
kind of mix.
yeah.
And do you eat this like anytime,
No. Sometimes
or
my
is it
mom
usually
do.
like dinner or?
Yeah, in the dinner. Sometimes in the Saturday when my parents come to my house and my mom do this food.
Ah, there's nothing like a home cooked meal for your
Yeah,
mom. It's like
yeah.
anything my mom makes, for sure. Very cool. All right, we'll come talk more food. All right. So indoor or outdoors? Do you?
Mm,
Here is the weather is always pretty nice. I like to go outside, but I work indoor.
yeah.
I spend a lot of time indoor as well.
I like to stay in my home, but I like to do sports. Like I go to the gym every day. I do jiu-jitsu.
Okay,
I do Muay Thai.
cool.
But I like to to stay inside in my home too. I don't know, 15-15. Yeah.
Relax. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Jiu-jitsu is very popular in Brazil,
Yeah,
I
in
think.
Brazil is
It's it's probably not as big as football, but
no.
maybe it's up there. Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
it's a popular sport exercise to do. Very very cool. All right, we're gonna leave that 50-50. All right, you're in a very big city, I think.
yeah.
Do you like the city, or would you like to live more in countryside?
I don't like the city. I hear because I know if you want to make money,
Okay.
you need to live in the city in the middle. But in the future, I want
Exactly.
to live in the outside. You know, in the country is the right
So
word.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, maybe near the beach, some
Countryside.
beach. You know, I like to water, the weather in the beach.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Like, so I grew up in a small town in New York, like the state of New York. Like I was about 2 hours north of the big city of New York City. And so it was nice to grow up and fresh air and ride your bicycle with your friends. But when you become like 18, the small town is very boring.
yeah,
So you go to school in the city. You want to, everything is in the city. So now I'm older and I want more country. But
yeah.
it's a little
What do you
boring.
prefer?
All right. It's hard. Well, here's what the ideal, perfect would be live in the city for work, and then on the weekend I can go to my cabin
Yeah,
in the countryside,
it's good.
which I
It's
don't
good.
have, but that would be the perfect balance. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little of both. Right. Are you day person? You get up early, or are you we call like a night owl, like somebody who stays up throughout the night. It's quiet. You can concentrate.
Yeah,
Or and mother,
I
you're
am a
early
night
bird.
person because in the night I think better. I don't know if it's because the silence, but when it's
It's part
night,
of yeah.
I am more productive. Is right the word productive?
Productive. Yeah,
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 productive.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I think you can concentrate. It's yeah. I think part of it is the quiet. Probably people who get up early in the morning, not me, but they probably had same reason. Like when they're up at 5 o'clock in the morning, nobody's awake. It's quieter too. But for sure, after midnight, people are asleep,
yeah.
and I feel like that's the time you can really concentrate on things. All right. Oop, night owl. All right. I don't know. In school, probably most people are better at one or the other, words or numbers, math or
Words,
science or
words, of course.
words for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, numbers. You never know. All right, but very strong. All right. Are you? Well, I can't tell. How old are you? Are you in school? Are you working?
I finished my high school and now I only work. I work
Ah, okay.
in a company. The name is Mercado Livre. Do you know Mercado Livre?
Ah, I know Mercado Libre.
Yeah,
Yes, I
yeah.
do. It's very popular here
I work
in
there.
Mexico. You could get it. It's better than for me anyway. It's better than Amazon
Yeah.
because I like it here. Oh, very cool. All right. Do you like to go out at weekends or with friends, or do you stay home and
Hmm,
watch TV or?
the most time I stay in my home, but sometimes I go out with my friends. But
All
is
right. So just a little.
is like uh it's very hard, you know. I don't go out every Saturday, for example.
Right,
You
right.
know.
Just from time to time. Do you, what's your schedule like? When do you work? In regular kind of 9 to 5, that kind of, or
Uh,
do you work at night? Or
I work 6 days for a week and 8 hours per day.
okay. But are you in the daytime or do you? Is there a shift
I work in
night or?
the 2 o'clock start my
Ah,
work.
oh, you started too. Ah, so right, yeah. I guess you would call the second
Yeah,
shift, right?
yeah, yeah.
I think with a business like that, it's 3 shifts. All right. This is a game we used to play like when you're a teenager. So you choose. You can answer the truth. Your friend will ask you a question, like some girl you like or something like that. You have to be honest. Or if you don't want to answer, then you have to do some kind of, we call a dare. It's like a consequence, like eat some spicy food or something
Okay.
really a risk something. My friends were usually like really mean if I did the dare, so I would always take the truth because I just didn't trust them.
Yeah. I chose the truth, of course.
Mm, it's always the best in general. All right. I don't know if seasons change much for you. Like I find in Mexico, it's the same season. Like it's always like 25, 30 degrees. Or it might be a little hotter in the summer. Like right now is springtime. It's really warm, sunny every day. I have like a rainy season, but otherwise you can't tell the difference. Like growing up in New York, you'd have this really extreme cold winter with a lot of snow, and I hated that.
Yeah.
But
Here in Brazil
do you
too,
have a favorite season?
the seasons here don't change a lot.
Similar.
Yeah. Here we don't have snowing, for example, and nothing like that, you know.
Mm-mm. That's probably good. So autumn, the fall, and the spring season, same
Mm,
basically,
yeah, it's like the same.
more or less. All right. Do you get a lot of rain? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So like
sometimes
rainy
rain
season
more.
or
Yeah.
spring? All right. Would you rather read a good book or watch a good movie on TV or series?
Mm, I I like to watch some movies and series, but I push myself to read books. Now I try to read this one,
Sorry.
Rich Dad Poor
Okay.
Dad.
Rich Dad,
Yeah,
Poor Dad. Is that like a business, a
yeah,
book like making money?
yeah.
Like that
I
all right. I've
read
heard of that. I have never.
yeah I read this book in Portuguese and I love it. So I buy
Mm.
in the English to learn new words
Ah,
and
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It's a
But
good practice if you have read it right. Now you know.
yeah,
Right.
but it's hard because I
Very good.
need to push myself to read some book. But to watch some video on films is
Uh,
more easy, and I was like only put in the
it's
TV.
easier,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, yeah, of course. I read very slowly. Honestly, I have a book, and then the problem is like I'll read a page probably, and then I fall asleep because I'm just tired, and so it takes me a long time to finish a book. But yeah, it's all right. All right. Well, we'll go a little toward the TV, but it's good practice. Are you very healthy? Do you think you eat
Mm,
healthy food, fruits, vegetables?
yeah, yeah. I think I like to eat fruits a lot.
Mm. All right. So more of
Not it's not because
salad.
it's healthy. it's because I like to eat fruits, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. I've never had so many incredible fruits as one. Like in New York, it's just not that common. You get some basic apple or banana or something, but here is like papayas and guayabas and
Goiaba.
all these mangoes. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
So I really love the fruit here now. They just have more variety, I think. How about your clothing? Like,
Mm,
do you like fashion, or do you usually wear very basic
all black, of
standard
course.
all black? Of
Yeah.
course, right? It's a common. I don't know if that's more guys than girls like more color or what, but yeah, I tend not to dress up too much. I also like to be comfortable. So, this is more American holiday, Halloween. I don't know if you have this.
Halloween here
Uh,
is not very popular here in Brazil, but Christmas, every the
Christmas.
family uh, chose one house and everybody
Right.
go to eat,
That's
and
right.
yeah.
It's that's the tradition. What other holidays was I think you just had the what was the
Carnival,
Carnival?
yeah,
Yeah, is that big or is
very
that just for
big,
tourists mostly?
very big here in
Very
Brazil.
big. I have seen. All right, but nothing matches Christmas. I guess that's
No,
the
no,
best. Is that the best holiday?
yeah.
'Cause I think you get all food. You're gonna get a lot of food
Yeah,
in Christmas.
yeah.
You get candy as well and pie and who knows what. Here we go. All right. You have fruits or you like
Fruits, of
vegetables?
course.
Yeah, yeah, definitely eat a lot more both actually than in the past. But, this might be more generation thing. Um, my kids like to text. I don't like to text. It's very frustrating. My fat thumb trying to. So I just call. I just give up and say,
Yeah.
call the people.
I prefer text, but if is a important thing, I prefer call. But if
Ah,
is
okay.
a normal
Like
thing,
emergency.
if you can
Yeah.
text me, text. But if a important thing, I need to know, call. So
I
depends.
get it. I think. Yeah. Texting, right? You can kind of leave it. You don't have to enter right away.
Yeah.
So you just pick up and read what they said. But the call, yeah. I'm just old. All right. You like fancy food? I don't know what a fancier food would probably be in a restaurant or like a sushi.
Uh,
And basic food is just cook up whatever at home. Very simple.
I prefer simple. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I still, even if I can make fancy, I it's really don't care about fancy. Do you like pets? Do you have pets?
Yeah, I have a dog. But
Okay. Dogs are what?
I
You like
like to
cats?
boats. Yeah, I like boats.
Hmm. Okay. You don't have a preference.
Yeah.
They're definitely very different. Dogs are. I think dogs are less intelligent, but they're friendlier, maybe.
Yeah.
And cats. Sometimes they like you. Sometimes they don't
No.
care about you.
Yeah.
It's like whatever. Coffee? You like
Mm,
call your tea or you prefer something cold?
and when
I drink coffee every day.
in the Mercado Livre have the one type of coffee is coffee with canela. I don't know if the word changes in English,
Ah,
but
yeah,
is
cinnamon. You say.
cinnamon. Yeah, it is very
We,
good.
we
But
where does that? Yes, where does that come from? Because it's in Mexico too, and it's really just very. It's a very distinct. Like the coffee is delicious. It really is
yeah, really good.
with the canela with the cinnamon.
Yeah, yeah, and
Like I never got that back in the U.S., so it's got to be something from Latin America, but I don't know where it originated.
yeah, me too.
Where what country where it started. It's all over Latin America. So
And cold is
yeah,
like
it's good.
water, or
Ice. Yeah, anything like or cooler. Right.
I
Just
prefer
not
hot
hot.
drinks. Hot drinks. Yeah.
Hot drink. Obviously, right. You drink both, but right. You have
Yeah.
preference. I always like first thing in the morning. I have an addiction for sure. My coffee, and then I can start. My day doesn't start until I just drag myself in the kitchen and and then I wake up. All right. Comfort or style, which is more important to you?
Depends. What place do you go?
Um,
You know, if you go to work,
ah,
comfort is 100%. But if I go
hmm,
out with my friends,
key, right?
style, of course.
And you
So
style,
depends.
you want to
Yeah.
impress a girl. Yeah, it depends on
Yeah.
the right. I'll keep that in the middle. Yeah, that very much depends on situation. Uh, I don't know. People, I think about the past, but not too much. Like I remember things, but I still focus on the future or the present, maybe more important.
Yeah. For
You
me,
know?
both is important, but you need to think the past to learn with your wrongs, and you need
Hmm.
to think the in the
Good point.
future
Yeah.
to think and be a better person, for example. But the most important for me is the
Right. Right.
present. The present is more important.
And then the here and now. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. I would agree. Right. All right. I think we're almost done. Oh. Uh. You don't. Would you choose? You don't really like sweets, I think. So
Yeah.
maybe neither one of these is that delicious. Fruit pie. It's only when I was a kid, my grandmother used to make these fruit pies, like from the apples or cherry. We had these trees in the backyard, and I would pick the whatever the fruit was in the season, and she would make these awesome pies. But I don't know how to bake them, so
Yeah.
no, I don't. I don't eat that much of this kind of cake. All right, how about we'll leave that? Oh, that's it. All right. So based on your answers, we're gonna tell you what job you should have, career you should have. All right. Author, photographer, graphic designer, interior designer, like in someone's home, or a director. All right. It says you're a very creative person. You're an introvert. You'd like to work on your own, but all right, using your imagination. All right. So, any of these you would like to do or sound interesting
Mm,
for you? A
uh,
writer, photographer, graphic
I
designer.
I
These are more creative for
I
sure.
am a designer. I do some. It's hard
Ah.
to speak in English, but I do some posts for
Uh-huh.
some uh, business place. Like for example, one bar, and you do some festival or some special show, uh, and I do the
Okay.
art for this day. Like and I put the
Ah, very cool. Right,
yeah,
for the special event.
yeah, yeah.
Right. So you with what do you work with, paint or
No,
spray? Or,
is art online. It's like
oh, I see. I got you. All right.
yeah,
So it's more graphic design
yeah, yeah,
in the internet. Ah, very cool. All right. So that's your let's say your goal, I guess, right? In the future, perhaps you'll.
yeah.
Or,
I work in the Mercado Livre, but
oh,
sometimes I do some works for the some uh how can I say, some places like restaurants
businesses.
and bars.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Businesses, right? So they want to promote some special
Yeah,
event, and so you will you'll do some design on it. Ah, very cool. All right. So this was pretty accurate. Right? We got graphic designer kind of in the general area. All right, very cool. And and do you do this like when do you have time? Or you do this on the weekends or just whenever
when
you can?
I have a project, so when some places
Mm,
uh, give me some work, some art to do, I go to work in the Mercado Livre,
okay.
and when I arrive in my home, I do, and it's hard because I have
You do it
a
at home
short
with
time
the
to do,
computer and yeah,
and but in
I
this
got it.
time I try to do.
Wow, all right. You stay. I imagine you stay very busy then.
Yeah,
All right. You have a little. You have very little time. All right. So go to the gym or whatever your hobbies are. All right. Jiu-jitsu and wow. All right. You have a full. I say you have a full schedule. Yeah.
yeah,
Work and then your own kind of. I guess you would call it your own personal work, and then gym and crash. I go to
yeah.
fall asleep every day.
Sometimes it's
So
hard.
I would think so. Yeah, yeah, I can imagine. On the weekend, you more free time. What is
In
it? You said 6 days a week you're working. So
yeah, and
when do you have a day free?
in the Sundays, I sleep a
Mm,
lot. I try to read, and
I got you.
yeah, and do my
I got you.
classes here.
Yeah, yeah, I got it. Very cool. Well, I think your English fluency is pretty good. I hear little things, nothing like I just wrote down in the chat. I don't know if you saw,
Okay,
you use the singular. Both is important, but we have because there's both are important. It's a it's not a big deal. Like I don't it doesn't change the meaning or I don't misunderstand anything you say. I think you're very clear. Your English is very clear, but these are little, I would call them little details, right?
you're right.
That for so if you were taking a test, like an IELTS test or one of those things, this is something to look out for the singular, plural kind of thing, so that matches. But in general conversation, it doesn't even interrupt like the meaning or understanding, right?
You're right.
But it is a kind of it's a like a difference between kind of intermediate and advanced, I guess you would say. Not a not a big deal. All right, what are you studying for? Like your English? Why do you want to improve your
I
English?
I
What's the
improve my English because
motivation?
I want to travel. First, I want to travel to
Ah,
Thailand
good motivation.
because I love Muay Thai,
Ooh,
and there is the country about Muay Thai,
right.
and you learn a lot there. And the things
Very
there is
cool.
very cheap. The money there is weaker.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. You- except the flight.
Yeah,
It's far
yeah,
from Brazil.
very.
The flight. But if you can find a good cheap flight, then you're set.
Oh, the class 10.